She rides like an angel. She's my Model A Mabel.
Model A World Headquarters, where you get yesterday's technology today.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Part of Esther's extensive family came up for Thanksgiving. When you own Model A Fords, well, of course everybody wants a ride. And that makes owning one even better. Jim, get back into the car. Jim, get back into the car. It was sort of a dreary, overcast, darkish day. Mabel took the lead, and Otto was following. Of course, the camera on the back of Mabel malfunctioned. So what should I say that is period correct? How about, oh, horse feathers? We were heading to the Agua Caliente Trailhead nearby. Look at Mabel go. Okay, we're not speeding. We are on 4x frame rate speed. Well, we made it to the trailhead. people got out and took their pictures. One of the perks of owning a Model A Ford is that the mere sight of one makes people smile.
I got the blues when I wake up. Lord, it's hard when you break up. Lord, I'm crying all the time, and it feels just like I'm wasted. But really, I'm just facing the blues. They coming in from all sides. So tell me a story of that love and romance. You can call it the story of the blues. It's that same old story that how good guys start to worry as soon as they start to feeling the blues. Well, my man, he done left me, walked the high line, drinking whiskey all alone, but he's howling at the moon. Well, if he let himself feel lonely, then he'd find his one and only. But he don't know the meaning of the blues. When you got someone love you waiting home every night, and you're out drinking with your friends. It's that same old story about how good guys start to worry as soon as they start to feeling the blues.
Now, Otto, since fixing the stuck valve, was running well. But suddenly he started to, well, sputter, so he turned around.
Something's going on.
However, today's video isn't about Otto, so the issues we have with Otto since fixing the valve is for another day. Let's just say, Otto is not your ordinary Model A Ford.
When you got someone love you waiting home every night, and you're out drinking with your friends.
Now this video is how family members love to take a drive in your old ride. What we are watching today is what many Model A Ford owners, well, endure. More family came up in January. The fellow on the right, blue shirt, had restored his father's 1971 Chevy C10 truck. Look at this picture, and what a beauty it is. He was very interested in Mabel and loved taking a ride. This is the cold start. This is advanced retard. So this here. Long ago, I learned the art of sounding like I know what I was talking about. This is gas.
Okay.
This is the choke.
Yes.
Here I am telling Guillermo that the doors on the Model A Ford are not flush, and that was the way they were originally made. A while back, Mabel went from white walls to black walls. Here's how and why the change occurred. Front end wobble was something Mabel did on occasions. Sometimes Mabel would go into that death wobble I hear everyone talk about. It was inconsistent and only occurred at low speeds, usually when coming to a stop. So I would periodically check the front end, but everything always appeared to be fine. One day, Josh was looking at the tires and exclaimed that they were dated to 2011. Now, that makes those tires about 14 years old. Could it be that the tires themselves are old and thus unstable? Now, Otto came with an extra set of tires and wheels, original type to the car. These tires were dated 2018, so they were also black walls. Now, I had planned to change Mabel's tires to black walls when the time came. So what the heck, why not put those onto Mabel, as certainly they would be better. Josh pulled them out and washed and cleaned them up. One by one he put the black wall tires onto Mabel. Well, here she is. I think she looks so much snazzier with black walls. At the date, I haven't had any death wobble reoccurrence. This ends today's episode, but briefly, Model A Mabel is about my newbie experience entering the Model A Ford territory. and sharing it with my family, friends, and, well, friends I made on YouTube. I'm no expert, so this channel may not be everyone's cup of tea, coffee, or maybe pickled brine margaritas. Nevertheless, Mabel and Otto still have issues, and I plan on sharing those as they become addressed. What I'm trying to say is that making content will be, well, when I work or play on these wonderful machines. Things may slow down a bit, especially since I have a music studio and audio projects that I'm behind on. I'm going to end by sharing one of the musical pieces I had written. It's called The Old Grandson. Now, I understand that may not be your cup of joe, so, well, that's okay. Here is a heads up to jump out now, if you wish. This tune blends two different eras together by the irony of my grandmother and a grandson that reached a similar age and experience in life. On the remote possibility that one person may want to listen to this song again, I'll leave a link below so you don't have to go through this video. Here it is, The Old Grandson.